start of this evening's game, the Golden Rams would like to recognize a milestone reached by one of its current players, Jamison Lee. Last Tuesday evening, while the Golden Rams were playing Armstrong, Jamison scored the 1,000th point of his high school career. On behalf of Highlands High School and the athletic department, we would like to present you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jamison Lee scored his 1,000th point in his high school career. 950 of those were had been sent in. The last 50 here at Highlands. It's great to have him back at home. There he's kissing Mom Jamie, shaking hands with his dad Brian, and again they presented him with a ball representing his 1,000th high school point. And now again, great job by Jamison. Rough ride on Friday night, but he's back and he will start here this evening. And now we'll meet the starting lineups for the Knoch Knights. A familiar name will start.
Starting guard, the 5'11" senior, number 3.
5'11" senior, number 3, Aiden Albert. Yes, that is Sam Albert's son, and Aiden's done a great job the last few years for the Knoch Knights.
6'3" junior, number 23.
6'3" junior, number 23, Matt Christie. Matt comes in with a bad ankle tonight. We'll see how long he can go. Josh Knoch, 6'2" junior, wears number 24. Big guy in their lineup tonight, 5'11" junior, number 34, Austin Hannes. Austin coming off a bad knee injury last year. He's back this year and hopefully in good shape, ready to play. And the final starter is number 35, Jackson McKee, 6'2" junior, and a familiar name to the AK Valley, Ron McNabb at the helm for the Knoch Knights. Assisted by Brian Sherrick. Now the Highlands Golden Rams will be announced, and again, what a great game they played against Freeport. Averaging 7.5 per game is number 1, Ryan Boda, of 5'11" junior. Just honored a moment ago, number 2, Jamison Lee, comes in averaging 17.8, a 6-foot senior. 6'3" senior, the big guy in the middle, averaging 9.8 per game. Number 23, Levante Martin. Also, number 24, R.J. Rigger starts. He's a 6-foot junior, averaging 4.3. He's our 3-point specialist. And straw that stirs the drink, number 30, Mitch Desort, averaging 21 points per game, 6'2" junior. Tyler Stachinsky, Corey Dotchin, our head coach and assistants, and boy did they get off to a flying start against Freeport the other day. Very, very impressive. As I mentioned in the pregame, it's going to be the tempo to control things here tonight. Mackey will try to slow down this attack of the Highlands Golden Rams. Have really come up with a feature basically coming off, I call it transition basketball, Mike, where 80% of your points come on transition. The other 20 come from sets. And I went and looked at the other game for Freeport the other night, Mike. I think those numbers are pretty accurate. We just really did a great job coming off the pressure of the ball and again turning that transition basketball into points for the Golden Rams. So let's see how Knoch can take the pressure today. Austin Hannes is an outstanding point guard, plays a lot of AAU basketball, so he'll be up to the pressure. It'll be a matter of how the other 4 guys sustain against the Golden Rams attack here tonight.
So did you? So you had a chance to recap that wonderful pregame that we shot that nobody will ever see?
Hello.
Just so you got all that, we'll make sure to tell you everything that we said. We will. Yes. But the best and most important news is we have the basketball game for you, and here we go. And that's knee, 11 stitches fresh.
Step down first.
And Highlands turns it over. Desort in front of the Knoch bench. But knee with the 11 stitches is signed off by the doctor. Went to the doctor. I talked to Jamie and Brian before the game, and everything is good for Jamison, and he's out there. What's the story you told me about Desort?
He has 6 above his eye, Mike. So again, they're tough customers. There goes Hannes flying out of there, Mike.
There's Albert.
They get right into Matt Christie. They're going to try to get Levante Martin in foul trouble.
Christie was questionable coming into tonight. He
has a bad knee, Mike.
Injury. Now Christie gets baseline, is free, and lays it in.
Didn't look like it that time.
2-0 Knights. Knoch 1-3, 0-1 section. Highlands 2-2, 1-0 section.
Mike, we thought it was going to be a game of tempo. Highlands will try to up tempo and run it. Knoch will try to be more patient in the half court.
Kareem knee with the goggles. Over to Desort and a foul on Knoch.
For our younger fans, that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who wore those goggles forever, Mike. He scratched his cornea, got used to it, just never took them off.
Yeah, and he wore those things forever.
He did that against the Milwaukee when he played for Milwaukee.
36,000 points, about whatever they were. Knee for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound Knoch as Jackson McKee climbs the ladder to pull it down. No, Hannes with a nice move underneath, but Martin got the rebound.
Here's the runaround we were talking about, Mike.
Here's Rieger. Drives all the way in. Rieger drives, lays, missed the layup. Rebound, Aiden Albert. Now Hannes back the other way.
Three guys attack, Mike. That leaves
Hannes,
this wide
nice
open.
layup for McKee. Great pass. And it's 4-0.
And fortunately, Mike, this allows Knoch to control the tempo. If they get a lead, they're going to pull it out.
Boda in and out. The Rams are cold. 4-0 Knights. Knoch only averaging 47 points a game scored so far this year. The Rams are scoring 67, so that gives you a little idea of the difference.
I see the same intensity from the Freeport game, Mike, but they're not shooting as well.
Here's Hannes. And a home opener, too, so you don't know, a little bit of jitters, maybe the first game here at Ram Arena. First home game for Jamison Need here, but he's played here before when he was a kid. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Need. Hannes lost it 2 minutes in, 4-0 Knoch.
It was very nice of him giving that ball. I hope intention paid for 95% of it.
Yes. That's right, because he had 950 there. Here's Knee with a crossover. Got it to Desort right side. Desort dumped it down to Martin. Nice move. Martin kicked it back out, threw a bad pass, and Hannes stole it. When Highlands won here 57-44 at the 20th of January, they broke a 7-game Knoch winning streak in this series. So the Rams have been very cold against them.
We have struggled against them.
But things are turning a little bit, you hope. Here's Boda. Drives it in, got shut off.
Straight man-to-man by Knoch, Mike.
Ron McNabb.
Baseline.
He doesn't say anymore. And there's Desort with the first basket of the night for Highlands. 4-2. Aiden Albert, of course, son of Highlands football coach Sam Albert. Now Hannes is wide open for three. It's in and out, no good.
Ooh,
rebound. Boy, they went over Rieger's back, but Knoch will keep it.
Sam in the house wearing his Robert Morris sweatshirt tonight.
Well, that's a smart way to go for Sam because then he keeps it. So he's not rooting for anybody.
And Jody's over there filming. She doesn't have to. She can go right to goldenrams.com and see the entire game. Like,
we're on YouTube. The Highlands High Football channel on YouTube. Subscribe.
There it goes, Mike.
There's the leak out. There's Mitch Desort, and it's 4-4.
Great pass by Knee, Mike. Knee trying to...
Knee with the overplay, almost stole it, and Hannes gets it across half court. Now Knoch touched it there for the first time, I think. Outside to McKee. Didn't take the jumper. Now Knoch has it.
What we missed in that beautiful pregame we did, Mike, was the fact that Knee...
McKee trains the three from the left side, and he's got 5 of them already. Of the 7 Knoch points.
How tough Knee was to try to come back in that second half of that game like that, and bandana, and you put it very succinctly. All he needed was a fife and a drum.
Exactly. There's a drive by Knee, beautifully kicks it out to Boda, a dipper in and out, rebound Hannes.
And for the people that were at the game or saw it on TV, the explanation we got was they have a doctor's excuse. Not only a doctor's excuse, it had to be on doctor's letterhead. They had Dr. Lynch, by the way, good sportsmanship on his part. He's a Freeport player's father. He's also a doctor. He signed off on him. Albert 3 from the top of the key, and all of a sudden, Mike, 10-4, Knoch leads. I'm telling you, that's big for them.
It is. Anytime they can get a lead, like you said, Need got a little bit of trouble with it, but Desort able to control it. 6-point Knoch lead. Desort a long 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, the Knights are crashing the boards, and they do have a height advantage. Might be one of those games where the Rams are going to miss that size of Braden Simmons inside.
They're going to try to respond by bringing Lamar McCamey into the game, Mike. He's waiting to check in.
Albert drives into the paint, got fouled.
Got fouled.
They're going to call an offensive foul on Albert? Nope.
Boda.
It's on Ryan. Team fouls are even at 1 apiece, and Albert will go to the line. Attention high school seniors, you can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Serving the Yalikiski Valley for over 35 years, Career Training Academy provides the tools and support you need to start a professional career in medical or dental assisting, medical billing and coding, or massage therapy. We're proud to announce we'll be opening our new location in the Hillcrest Plaza, Lower Borough on January 4th, so don't make a wrong turn, Dean.
I will.
Visit us on the web at careerta.edu. you or give them a call at 724-337-1000. Your career is waiting at Career Training Academy.
I'll be teaching accounting next semester. Finishing up math tomorrow.
Albert
Nice
missed them both, and now, Martin, good job by Martin to put it back up.
Kept it alive, Mike. That was
10-6. Okay, here's my goal. Let's have it tied at the end of the first quarter. If we're there, I think that could help out.
Both teams playing straight man-to-man, Mike. Who wants it more? Thought a little pitter.
Christie lost it, and McCamey stole it for Highlands. Nee wants up with a pass. Nice pass, beautifully to Desort. Desort had a block by Hannes. I think Highlands should keep it here.
Yikes.
And they will. And he puts it in deep to Desort. Mitch drives up around, no good. Rebounded. Desort tried to get it, and Desort will get fouled. That's one thing he likes to do. He's been in the line more than anybody else.
He loves contact.
I have a stat on that the first time he goes, and he will go. I'll give that to you then. 10-6 Knoch, 2:32 left first quarter. Knoch and Highlands finished tied in the section last year. Here's Albert, steps back for three. He loves this building. Missed it, tipped out of bounds, and Highlands will get it.
He's been playing here since he's been in diapers.
That's right. He loves this building. The Knights have made the playoffs 4 consecutive years. And Ron McNabb getting it done. Now I think we have some blood on Levante.
Yep.
This is the bloodiest team. You talk about old blood and guts here. This team's got blood.
Everybody's bleeding.
Steelers, they said there was going to be blood spilled. Vince Williams said that. Every time the Rams play, we see blood. 2:20 left first quarter. 10-6 Knoch. And he flips it over to Boda. Boda drives, reverse, up and in. One thing about the Rams so far, they've been cold from outside the line. They made 9 3-pointers in that game Friday night at Freeport. That's a big part of their game. Rams with the hedge there. Now checking in there, P.J. Gorley, 44. Hannes threw a bad pass. Gorley, well, I'll tell you what, Gorley he didn't have a good trip that time. He had trouble handling it out top and then missed the pass.
Aiden Albert asking everybody just to settle down out there. He's a senior, Mike. He's been there before.
Aiden's grandparents over there tonight, the Natowskis.
Yes.
Good to see that. I got to run over in halftime.
Saw Mackey's parents, our favorites.
I did not see Mr. and Mrs. Mack.
Yep, he come in. Oh, look at that.
Save by Desort, but he threw it right to Albert. 2-on-1.
Oh, Albert charge. Yeah, they're going to call that one. Jameson D took that charge, Mike. Aiden's
First foul on Aiden Albert. Devin Campbell about to check into the Knoch lineup, number 12. Aiden will sit down.
I always tell the story, Mr. McNabb was my backcourt mate when we played in a summer league game. Why they guarded us, we have no idea. Uh-oh, what's up?
We have a problem. Oh, we need to add a second to the clock.
Okay, we're really going to be that technical, huh?
We're going to be here all night.
Let's see what else we missed in a pregame.
I'll pull the sheet out. We'll make sure we hit it. We'll hit it all. Don't worry.
We apologize for technical difficulties. Mike set the record for getting up and down those steps, by the way. And did he not?
All those squats are paying off. Desort.
Put it in the bank. Put it in, Mike. When he gets that kind of body position,
he's got 6, and we're tied at 10.
And he's going to draw a foul most of the time. Haynes picked up his dribble early, Mike.
Well, the Rams got their tie. They've scored the last 6. Now, out of the corner is Knoch with a 3. That's no good, and the Rams back the other way. Here's Boda. Right side, Rieger's wide open. His 3 is in and out. Boy, took a peek. Rebound.
Boy, McCain,
and that's going to be Highlands' ball. Yeah, Cousins in there against 2 blue shirts. Rieger now gets a rest. I think that's a rest. I think he's been working hard. I don't think it's because he took that shot. He was wide open.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ben Lucas, who they told us was not going to play tonight, has just checked into the lineup.
Yeah.
He better be in the book, huh?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Here's Nee left side. Nee, who went out with a big first quarter the other night, gets his first 2 there. Fired up young man, is he not?
P.J. Gorley, Mike, checking in the lineup too. He's a big body at 6'4".
Highlands has their first lead, 12-10. 40 seconds left of the first period. Here's McKee. Now Hannes worked it inside to the big fella.
He walked, Mike. He changed pivot.
Sure looked like it. Gorley, now back to Gorley. And it's fouled by McCamey. At least he stopped the basket. So Gorley will go to the line, the 6'4 junior. He's a 60% foul shooter. 12-10, Highlands leads it.
Knoch lost their first 2 games, Mike, at Plum, 40-35 against Gateway and 54-33 against Plum. Plum's coach Ron Richards in the news, Mike.
I heard today that Ron Richards has been suspended. It's a temporary suspension, according to AD Bob Alpino, for being verbally abusive to his team.
And Mike, trust me, as a former coach, we all talked about it today, Mackey, Tyler, and everybody else. We're all on warning because, again, like I said, tough to coach today.
It is. Now we're going to have a foul. Let's see who this is on. I think it's going to be on Lucas. It is.
You know, I tell my players, Mike, I love them like my son. I hurt my son a lot. So,
Exactly. Highlands with a 1-point lead. Here's Need. 15 seconds left of the quarter. Nice post move by Martin. It's no good. A tip around, and Corley has it. 7 seconds. Hannah slips up at the clock. Gets it into the corner. Now back out to Hannes for 3, in and out. And that's it. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Well, we wanted a tie after that slow start. Knoch went out 10-4, but the Rams have come back to take the lead, 12-11.
In a nation, it's dedicated licensed professionals protecting your family. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring your new teen driver. Ask about the Nationwide Insurance Young Driver Discount. When you compare, no one beats nationwide rates for young drivers. Join Nation that Cares. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, at 724-224-4300. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
So anything else we missed? Well, let me take out my pregame sheet. Let's see. Well, we talked about tempo, which I think that
we've seen that here in the first half. Just want to get back to the Ron Richards thing. What I understand, Mike, it was pep band, noisy gym, tight game. He was trying to express himself to his players, and that's what supposedly brought up the suspension. And
someone's out to get it. Well, the horn blows. Someone's out to get him, aren't they?
Seems that way, Mike. I mean, it's so tough. It's not the kids. I'm telling you, it is not the kids.
No.
Jason Kerr's beside us.
Yes.
He's coaching down at Valley tonight. The kids are great. It's the extracurriculars that seem to drive you crazy.
Well, Matt Christie all beat up, by the way. He's also got his thumb wrapped.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. But yeah,
I hope Ron gets that straight out because he is a great coach, Mike.
And he already retired once.
Yeah.
He already got out of it, decided he couldn't stand to be away, and got back. And
he's a dedicated guy.
I like Ron. I always have.
He's intense.
I've seen him other places. Super nice. There's Christie inside. Boy, that took a peek. Wouldn't go down. Rebound McCamey. Boys, Lamar McCamey been big for this team in the rebounding.
Yes, he has.
Taking up some of that slack. Here's Need. Out top to Zort. Now back to Martin. Levante Martin was the only Highlands starter that didn't make a 3 the other night. Need for 3. It's nothing but
you called that one, Mike, on cue. 3 responds. We had, 9 of them the other day?
9 of them the other night. That's the first one tonight. The Rams lead 15-11. Here's Corley.
Yeah, he tried to take the charge.
Ben Thoth. Tipped out of bounds. Highlands ball. Highlands now on a 11-1 run, and that's what's got them up 15-11.
Jamison, Mike, no fear, going to take a charge from Gorley that time. Gorley avoided him.
Sporting the goggles.
Yep. Knox win, Mike, came in a 59-50 victory over Indiana, and Indiana's been beat by Freeport and Knoch in our section. They're going to get Christie away from the ball.
And that's...
You don't want to take that foul.
I was going to say, if you're Ron McNabb, you don't want a big guy like Matt Christie committing a foul 23 feet away from the basket.
No way.
So that hurts. That's 3 team fouls apiece here first half. Bob Haggerty just walked in the gym. Mentioned I hadn't seen him in a while.
We had fun with him in football.
Yeah. Here's Rieger.
There you go. That's called a window, Mike. He found it.
Now Knee puts it on the floor. Stops, pops, lets it go. Missed it. Rebound. Martin had a hand on it, but Hannes got the rebound. Hannes. Now back out to Gorley. Albert right side. This is Devin Campbell. Plays catch with Gorley.
Nice job.
Groschels did a nice job defensively. The bottom of that. Now Tyler's got it back. Puts it on the floor. Got it to Rieger. To Boda left side.
Nice move by Boda. Blows up the baseline.
Blocked
Fouled
by Gorley. Knights the other way. Albert to Hannes. Back to Campbell. It's a long 3 go. It's missed everything. Nice pass.
Nice pass indeed. They're playing a little up-tempo.
They are. 15-13, Rams by a pair.
That's good for Highlands, because when you make them play up-tempo, that's not their game.
Oh, look at that move by Martin, but it won't go in.
He just keeps getting his own ball.
And he got hammered. Now Boda threw it away. Got it back. Took a run away from Albert. Grosholz for three. Oh, Dipper.
Yep. In and out.
Rebound, Hannes. Hannes pushing all the way. Dumps it off to the corner. Campbell's three's on the way. It's down. Devin Campbell's first three. Knock back on top. 16-15.
We got a barn burner going here, Mike. Every time these teams get together, they play a good game. Good, tough basketball.
Here's Rieger. And this with the Zord on the bench. Getting a blow here. Martin lost the handle.
4 turnovers apiece. And when I say tough basketball, it's not dirty basketball. They just play hard. Both teams. They're very intense.
Hannes will bring it in. Knoch with a lead back. Highlands led 15-11. The Knights on a 5-0 run. They missed Hannes last year when he was hurt. Oh, down went Campbell. Knee drives in, lays it up and scores. 7 points for Jamison Knee. He leads the way. Highlands leapfrogs on top.
Jeff Sinclair just came in the house, Mike. He was always the first quarter leading scorer.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't make it for the first quarter.
What age?
He's a working man.
Nice turnaround. Half hook by Christie is missed, and Martin cleared the board.
Oh, he's got to get that underneath.
That's his spot. In and out. Oh, great shot by Rieger.
He should have taken it up, though.
Rieger should call timeout. Now he kicked it out to the corner. Knee puts it on the floor. Ref blocked me out. Knoch stole it somehow.
He should have been called for 3 seconds, Mike.
I thought RJ called timeout down there on the baseline. Now Christie kicked it back out. Campbell not bashful. That one goes. Campbell's got a couple. He's got 6.
He's not apologizing for that, Mike.
No, sir. 19-17 Knoch. Now DeZord lets a 3 go. Missed everything. Wow. Rebound Albert.
That's not like Mitch. That was wide right, Mike.
Yep. Now Hannes. Now the Knights want to run some offense at 4:08 first half, and Hannes and Ben Lucas are on different pages together.
That's a set play, Mike, and somebody didn't know what somebody's doing. Hannes, if you look at his knee, he's gimping a little bit too. He's very badly damaged.
He was hurt last year and missed a lot of time, most of the season. Here's DeZord. Coach wants him to reset.
And that's been an important part of the game now, Mike. The back dribble to reset.
He didn't like the way it looked. Looked like the Knights, they changed up the defense on him a little bit. No, it's still man in there.
Still man, but I don't like our spacing at all.
It almost looks like it's a matchup.
Oh, and
won't go, but he draws the foul. He will go to the line and shoot 2.
Looks like Aiden Albert's going to get his second.
Winter is coming, so there's no better time than right now to stop into Highlands Tire and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993. That's 23 consecutive years. Jamison needs 68% on the year. Their dedicated service team will take care of your needs with a level of professionalism seldom seen in the tire industry. Visit HighlandTire.com for directions to the Highland Tire location nearest you. Or call them at Trenham at 724-224-9222. Or in the Heights at 724-224-7900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. We deliver.
And Jamison waited for you to get that commercial in, Mike. Wasn't that nice?
That was nicely done on his part, too. 19-18. It's a 1-point Knoch lead at 3:39 first half.
This Hannes kid, Mike, he got hurt early in the season last year against Mars early in that game, and he's been out, just got back this year. He was basically out the whole summer. That's how bad it was. Good choice down there.
A dunk down, and we call a foul as P.J. Gorley will go to the line and shoot a couple. The foul will be on Lamar McCamey. That is his second. P.J. Gorley to the line is 60% on the season. 20-18, knocked by a pair. Josh Knoch back in the lineup. And Ben Lucas will sit down. 14 fouls against Knoch, only 3 against Highlands. Gorley hit them both. 21-18.
Campbell with 6, Gorley and McKee with 5.
Martin, left side to Zort. Mitch puts it on the floor. Dumped it to the corner to Boda. Boda now out to Don Martinka, freshly minted into the Highlands lineup. Desort puts it on the floor against Hannes. Won't go. Rebound Knoch. Knoch has it. Out to Hannes.
Mitch can't get a foul, Mike.
3-point lead for the Knights. They've led by as many as 6. That was early on. Oh, Hannes thought about it, didn't take it. Now Jackson McKee drives into the paint. Puts the left-hander up in a charging foul. Martin took that charge. McKee picks up his second.
Team 4th. 5th, actually.
Ron McNabb upset, but he was upset with Jackson McKee, not the official.
No.
He agreed with that call. 2:35 left of the first half. Knocked by 3. Mitch could have called for traveling right there. Here's Rieger. Back to Boda. Dump down to Martin. Martin kicked it back out. Hannes giving Desort problems. Boda's open. He drives in. Boda goes up and under with a left hand. Oh man, Rams can't get a break. Good shot. Corley the rebound. Now Hannes will slow down the tempo a bit.
Jameson's going to check back in.
Shot by Martin. Martin stole the ball and laid it in.
Should have been and 1.
Look at a big fella run the floor, 21-20.
6 Knoch turnover.
Martinka quickly back. Here's Campbell. He's hit 2 of them already. Missed that one. Rams have it. Here's Boda. Rams with a chance to take the lead back. Desort right side. Puts it on the floor. Drives in and turned it over. He tried to get it down to Dom and couldn't connect on the pass.
21-20. 1:36 to go here. Fast first half, Mike.
Very much. Well, the score is about where Knoch would like it.
Yes.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Here's Hannes. Christie now worked it out to McKee. Now Campbell right side. Campbell with those 2 big threes off the bench. Really the difference in this game right now. Now McKee for 3. It's down. Jackson McKee. His second. He's got 8. He's the leading scorer for the Knights. He averages 4.5. He already has 8.
Yep.
And it's 24-20.
That's the guy you want taking him. He's making them.
Here's Mitch driving in. Can't get it to go. Oh, he got the rebound though. Desort is fouled.
He just draws contact, Mike.
34. Before you tell us about the anchor in, he goes to the line and takes 38% of the Highlands free throws.
I do want a great home cooked meal. I haven't been home much, Mike, with all this coaching doing games. I will go to the Anchor Inn located on Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. I will join Joe, Andy, and Dee for the traditional American cuisine. I love the Anchor Burger. You like the signature wings. And again, don't forget the Blue Plate Special. No reservation needed. The kitchen's up until 11. So make sure to stop by the Anchor and have the game to discuss the Rams' push for the playoffs. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road in Toronto Heights.
Missed the second one, made the first. Martin had the rebound, had 2 cracks at it and couldn't get it to go in.
Yikes.
So with a minute to go, the Knights with a 3-point lead and the basketball. Highlands has the arrow. The Rams will hope to get a 2-for-1 at the end of this half, somehow. Here's Knoch. Oh, Campbell.
Yeah.
Hanging on to it between the legs there. Now McKee, 33 seconds of the half.
Referee indicates he never gave up, never had possession.
And Hannes tried to leave knee. Knoch will put a solid pick into Rieger. 23 seconds. Martin out on the hedge. Now Knoch had a man cutting and didn't see him. McKee drives into the paint. Back out to Christie. Now to Hannes, 12 seconds. They are going to hold it for a minute, aren't they?
They're being patient, Mike. Yep.
Here's Hannes. Neither coach has taken a timeout here in the first half. And now they're going to get a foul. That's all. But the Rams have fouls to give. Maybe it's time to bust somebody's head open. It's just a joke.
Too soon.
It's just a joke.
Too soon.
And you know what? The foul's on knee. They should just not let him ever shoot, Dean.
Yeah.
They can have 2 fouls to give. Don't let him shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Foul now! And that's it.
I got away with it.
Good defense by Levante, though.
Yep.
That's the end of the first half here. We're going to keep it right here and tell you about the Wireless Zone, your Verizon Wireless headquarters. Wireless Zone is the place with the hottest devices at the coolest prices. Smartphones, iPads, tablets, and all the latest accessories. Stop into Wireless Zone today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 13 locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. You saw John Mason here sitting across the way. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in the Walmart Plaza next to GNC or at Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney's and across from Victoria's Secret. If you have any wireless questions, contact John Mason today. Just drop him a line at jmwzone@yahoo.com. Halftime at Highlands, your score. The Knoch Knights 24, the Highlands Golden Rams 21. Timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Time to give
Back here at Highlands with the Knoch Knights leading 24-21. Talked a lot about Jameson E. We'll talk about his dad, Brian. If you're ready for a new home addition, kitchen, bathroom, or game room, then make the licensed pros at B&E Home Renovations your first and only call. B&E's top priority is customer service. Their experienced local crew guarantee that your job will be completed on time exactly the way you want it. Visit their website today at beanehomerenovations.com for money-saving offers on their already reasonable prices. Give Brian a call at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. Dean, 24-21 Knoch first half. Hit a 13-9 second quarter after Highlands had come back to take the lead.
6 turnovers apiece for each team.
But this, Highlands shot 1 for 10 from three-pointers in the first half. Yeah, thanks, Steve Meaner, for that.
And Mike, talking about Brian Neath, and one thing he was disappointed about Friday night was that Jameson couldn't go on a roost Saturday with him. So.
doing some work, exactly. Hey. You can get that basement the basement refinishing thing is the deal.
The man cave.
You get the man cave done, and you'll be ready for the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, that could, and we may have a reason to watch it. I said the other day, the Steelers are either going to not make the playoffs or win the Super Bowl. It's one or the other. Yeah.
You guys all set? What a crazy first half, Mike. That went by pretty fast. We didn't even get to tell you about tonight in section. We have Deer Lakes at Hampton, Freeport at Burrell, Mars at Valley. That Valley team, Mike, is really struggling.
Yeah, so far as Highlands has the ball to start the second half. We'll tell you about who won the first games so far.
Nice drop down a bit.
The Rams has got to make some bunnies.
That's a good choice.
I think a lot of their problem with a lot of bunnies close-in baskets that they missed. 24-23. I think if you would ask Tyler Stachinsky before the game that Knoch would have 24 at halftime, he'd probably been all right with that. As Highlands is allowing 61 a game, that's well on pace to be below their average. But
that is Knoch's pace, though, Mike. That's the problem.
And the Rams didn't score.
Right.
Well, the Rams had chances, they just didn't shoot.
Hopefully that can change.
Now they've slowed it down. They held the ball for the last minute. First half only took 29 minutes from tip until end. Here's Christie. And you can see what Ron McNabb wants to do. Oh, tip away beautifully by DeZort. Knee stole it. 3-on-2. Knee.
Nice pass.
And a layup by Boda's good.
No look.
Rams take the lead back 25-24. It's going to be that kind of night, folks.
Yeah.
Section 1 action. It's fantastic.
No nights off. That's the wrong.
No, it doesn't matter who you play. Hannes. Inside to Christie against Martin, a pair of 23. Tip ball by Boda. Steal by DeZort. DeZort 3-on-2 again. Boda in the corner. Back out to Rieger. 30-footer. In and out. Martin tipped it. Knee got it. Knee put it up and in. 10 for Jameson Knee. Highlands by 3. Their biggest lead was 4. They led 15-11. Now Knights have to chase it down in the corner. Look at that good defense by DeZort.
That should be a foul there. Yep.
Got away with it. Martin laid it in.
He should have got called for a foul.
Should have, Dean.
Yep.
Definitely. Timeout, Ron McNabb. And the Rams in the first 2 minutes have scored the first 8 points and lead at 29-24.
I think they wanted that foul there, Mike, because realistically they allowed Levante to take off. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph would like to welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. A brand new name, but the same great service. Lucchino has been providing the 8K Valley for decades. Still affiliated with New York Life, Lucchinos can now expand your investment and insurance needs to incorporate some of the biggest names in the industry while still giving you the peace of mind comes with hometown service. I'm getting my tune-up on Thursday, Mike, at 11:30.
Financial tune-up, yes.
There you go. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Call Joe at 724-224-8908 or Joseph at 412-818-7398. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Services put you on the road to financial stability today.
give everybody a heads up. We're going to try to explain the internet.
Yes. Well, good luck.
Because, it's not that difficult, really.
I can't spell IBM, Mike.
The games are on YouTube, and if you have any problems, if you're having problems finding the game on YouTube, come up to me at a game, and I will make sure that I can get it. I'll get you where to go. And
but you said Google something too, right?
I Googled Highlands at Freeport,
and it came right up.
It was the first thing that came up.
So there you go.
So you can even do that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in there under the game. This game will be in there at Knoch at Highlands, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Well, we're trying to get goldenrams.com involved, Mike, but I'm not going to call back on that. So we'll see.
We're working on trying to get them up next day if we can. Jackson McKee, it's a dipper. Rebound, Christie lost it out of bounds, but they say Boda was the last to touch it. Knoch will keep it at 5:30 third quarter. But the channel is Highlands High Football, and why that's the channel is because we inherited it. So that's, and I don't want to change anything. The football games are on there, and the basketball
Boys
games are on
and girls, nice.
Blocking foul on Boda.
Blocking foul.
That's a second foul on Ryan Boda. That's the first foul, second half.
He said he slid it underneath, Mike. You have to allow the offensive player a place to land.
Jamison E. asking, what did he do, sir? Did he slide his feet? Jamison's got coaching in his future, don't you think?
No doubt about it.
His dad did it here for years.
And his grandfather did it for many, many, many years.
First one by Matt Christie is good. That's his third point, his first point since the first quarter. I saw his grandfather. They're here.
Yeah, he looks great. Yep, and he probably, I bet you over 40 years, Mike.
In and out. Martin tipped. Highlands has it. 29-25, the Rams lead it. P.J. Gorley back in the Knoch lineup. And Josh Knoch sits down.
Timeout for Highlands. Coach Lachinsky going to take a minute to gather the troops.
That gives us a chance. Now the timeouts are coming. There were no timeouts called in that first half.
That's why.
I want to give you the first night in section. Hampton won at Knoch, 68-61. Talked about that. They were down 19-10 in the first quarter. McKee and Christie each had 12 points for them. They did finish strong, going 22-14 down the stretch and kept the game closer. Mars at home beat Burrell 79-54, and Deer Lakes won at Valley 52-47. I think everything was chalk night one.
Yeah, Mike, in section, Mars, Hampton, Highlands, Deer Lakes on top. Mars averages 77 a game. That's best in section. Valley's only averaging 40 points a game. That's the worst. Best defense, Mike, Deer Lakes only let up 48 a game. Burrell, 71.
Terrence Parham taking over at Deer Lakes.
Oh, come on, Al.
Now there's going to...
How does that happen?
There, yeah. As Mitch tried to fight through the screen, and Stosh looked at Jamison. He goes, he can't get there.
I think it was more towards the referees, Mike.
Maybe it was. 4-point game. Here's Hannes. Stops. He pops. It's in and out. Rebound Boda.
Highlands had 7 turnovers, Mike. They only had 7 in the entire game against Freeport the other day. And that's been an area they've improved greatly on the last 2 games.
Here's DeZort now. Back out to Knee. His three's on the way. It's
no fun.
Nothing. Missed everything. Rebound, Albert. Rams ice cold from outside the arc. I think they missed 2 here in this half. Hannes off the glass with a kiss, no good. Knoch the rebound. Back out to Hannes. Thought about it, drives in. Up and under, no good. Rebound Martin.
Numbers for Highlands, yep.
Knee all the way behind the back. Couldn't quite get it to go, and I think he's going to get a seat to think about it. Here's Hannes. Rams almost knock it out of there.
8 turnovers. Gorley get Levante.
Martin picks up his first. Lamar McCamey about to check into the Highlands lineup. Team foul number 2 against Highlands, second half.
Yeah, Mike, in the first game against Penn Trafford, we had 21 turnovers. Norwin 18, lost those. Armstrong 13, Freeport only 7. And tonight we're at 8.
P.J. Gorley, 6 points off the Knoch bench.
And you're right, Mike, on cue. Jamison Knee comes out.
60% from the line, P.J. Gorley, and he's only missed 1. Nice stroke.
Yep.
29-27. Every time Highlands stretches it out a little, Knoch brings it back.
He is 5 of 6, Mike.
Boda. Oh, Boda got free. Laid it up. There's a lid on it.
Boy, we're missing some chippies tonight.
Yep.
Right?
Rebound Albert. Knoch now can tie it or take the lead with a 3. Albert back to Hannes. And the Knights have hit 4 3-pointers tonight. Highlands just 1. That was by knee in the second quarter.
Nice dump down.
That's Gorley.
There's a foul there.
Yeah. And now they're going to call a foul. It's going to call it on Knoch, and Ron McNabb is not going to be happy right
crazy.
now. Aiden Albert picks up the foul. That'll be his second. His third, I'm sorry.
Yeah, third, Mike.
Yeah, I get Ron McNabb's frustration here.
Yep.
Here's Boda. Back out to McCamey. Martin goes baseline, and this is Mitch DeZort. DeZort's gone in spurts tonight. Oh, Hannes blocked it and took it away. Now you knew there wasn't going to be a foul there.
Yep.
Here's Knoch. It's down. It's 3, and Knoch takes the lead back. His first of the night. Josh Knoch, 30-29. Knights by 1. Timeout, Highlands. Anytime Fitness at the Highlands Mall in the Choma Heights is the place for fitness. The name says it all. Work out when you want, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anytime Fitness has everything you need: free weights, cardio, circuit equipment, personal training, and even tanning and private showers. You needed weights and cardio to run up and down the bleachers.
Oh, you sure do, Mike. You did.
Remember, your membership entitles you to access thousands of clubs worldwide at no extra cost. Let Mark, John, and Debbie help you take that first step to a better you by stopping in for a free tour. Visit AnytimeFitness.com or give them a call at 724-224-2956. Get 2016, can you believe that? Get 2016 started with the greatest gift of all, good health.
Talking to Rod McNabb before the game, Mike, you look at those great Valley teams, and he won 2 out of 3 sections when he was a player. The one section he lost, he said he thought he had the best team of the 3. That team lost to Fog Chapel. That's the team that went on to win a state championship. So wasn't too shabby back then.
No, they weren't. They lost. They couldn't beat Burl that year.
Is that what did him in?
That's what did him in. Burl knocked him out of the Whitfields. And then Burl lost to Beaver. They beat him in the semifinals at 3 Rivers. Probably 12,000 people there. And Valley was a tremendous team. Burl was a very good team. But they had their number. They beat him twice out of 3 times that year.
Joey Myers on his team?
Yes.
Yep. I remember those.
So was Brian Sherrick.
Turnover.
So was Brian Sherrick, who's sitting over there right now.
As the assistant.
Yep.
9 turnovers now for Highlands, Mike.
Very sloppy.
Yep. 3 minutes to go. Knoch with a 1-point lead.
Hannes. Back out to Gorley. Now Albert. Dump down to Gorley with the jump step. He puts it in. Gorley with 9. Knocked back by 3. 32-29. 8-0 run for the Knights.
We come at 8-0. They come back 8-0. Isn't that wild?
It is. Here's Boda. Now DeZort. Looping feed over to Rieger. Boda out of the corner. Graham's kind of standing around on the offensive end right now. There's not a whole lot of movement going on. Here's Martin. Now wide open out of the corner. That's Rieger. It's in and out. Rebound DeZort.
Oh, come on.
Hammered.
Yeah.
DeZort will shoot a pair at 2:12.
You're going to call on the floor, Mike. You what? Yep. Told you.
Nope, you're right. Knee is back in. Boda will get a rest.
They could have called it intentional. He choked him.
He made sure he didn't get the shot up, I'll tell you that. Knee loops it in deep to DeZort. Knee into the paint. Rieger again. Back to Mitch. Now McCamey down low with a no-look pass. Rieger for 3. Boy, he's cold. Rams are just ice cold from outside the line. They made 1. 1 for 15 now.
Yep.
Hannes,
nice
steal by DeZort, but he knocked it out of bounds. Knights will keep it at 150. Underneath, Christie, nice post move. Use that big body. He's got 5 and knocked back on top, 34-29.
Nobody's getting his way, Mike, and we'll shoot.
DeZort
finally got the call, Mike. Hannes going to get his second foul.
DeZort will shoot a pair. Mitch at 65%. Highlands down 5 as Knoch on a 10-0 run, and it's finally broken.
Mitch Knoch with 10 along with Jamison Nee, Mike, but not getting a lot of help tonight. Monte Martin in with 6, Boda with 4. R.J. Rigger started yet to score.
34-30. Desort will get another. Made them both. 34-31. Desort will get a rest at 1:38 third quarter. Knoch against pressure. And Hannes gets around knee, dumps it off on the baseline, and the Knights throw it out, but they say Boda got the last piece of it. 1:31 to go in the third. Campbell will key it in. Well, Campbell had a couple big threes in the second quarter that have helped. They can go backward and get that, and Hannes will do it. Now Campbell right side with Boda on him. That was a moving screen by Gorley. Christie, a lot of his range. Hannes left side at 120. Martin out the hedge.
They got twin tires out there.
Christie with a 10-footer. It's short, and Martin with a rebound.
Christie and Gorley taking a lot of space in there, huh?
Nee worked it back to Rieger right side. Oh, Martin thought he saw an opening, and he almost did. Rieger again. Nee puts it on the floor. Used up the dribble. And they call a charge.
Wow. I did not see that, did you?
Nor did I.
Jamison's second.
Team fouls even, 3 apiece, second half. 56 seconds left of the third quarter. Knoch leads it 34-31. Stosh tried to get a sub in, but it was too late. Could be 5 seconds here.
There we go. There you go. 9 turnovers apiece now, Mike, and that's a biggie.
It is. Knoch has the arrow. Martinka will come in, Rieger sits down.
Now, most coaches tell their kids, take a timeout. If you haven't used it, and you should have used one there.
Each team has 3 left. Here's Martin, out to knee. Boda spots out. Ryan hasn't gotten going tonight either, just 2 two-pointers. Martin right elbow. Back out to Boda. Here it comes, and it out. Rebound McCamey, skies, and puts it in.
Big rebound for Lamar and a putback.
1-point ball game. Hannes, double team. Gets across, now has some room to get there, and an offensive foul against Austin Hannes.
That's going to be his third, Mike. That's a biggie.
30 seconds left of the third quarter. Desort will come back in. Martinka will come out. Highlands could take the lead back.
Yep. Aiden Albert checking back in also.
A seesaw affair here at Highlands. Boda comes to get it. Now the Rams will set their play up. See if they hold for one. The arrow belongs to Knoch. Knee off the screen with Albert closely guarding him. 17 seconds left of the quarter. Jamison looks for help. Bad pass. Knights have it. 8 seconds. They can get a 2-for-1. Albert stops and pops and scores. Oh, what a big basket that was. 36-33. Rams got to hurry. Knee half court. Missed it. And that's the end of the third quarter with a score. Knoch 36 and Highlands 33. The Rams very, very sloppy.
Just where we left off, Mike. 12-12 that quarter. And again, a 3-point lead for the Knoch Knights. And it's trivia time. I got one for you. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Highlands is at 500 for the first time in Christmas, before Christmas since when? When was the last time the Highlands Ball Club was over 500 to start the year? At 500.
At 500 to start the year. Okay, let's say...
You can talk it through. It's been some
well, yeah.
pretty bad starts.
Okay, it's not the last 3 years. It won't be the year before that. It very well could be the year before that. I'm going to say 10-11.
10-11 is correct. Now, we started off the Plum tournament 1-1. That got us to 500. Who were the teams that were involved?
I think we lost to Plum to start.
We lost to Valley, 71-57.
Okay. They beat a city Ivy League school.
That is
Bryce
correct.
Flannery from Valley was one of the assistants on it. It's a school that I don't believe even exists anymore.
You're correct.
And I can't remember which one it was.
Begins with an L.
At Langley?
Langley High School.
How about that?
Now, for the 3 rooms of carpeting, who scored the winning basket? We win 58-56 at the buzzer.
I know you were going to do that to me. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh, there was a foul there.
He's a football player, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was.
Wasn't it a Kazmir chick?
It was, Mike. Very good. Which one?
It was it Tyler Kazmir?
Very good. You get the 3 rooms of carpeting. Congratulations.
I have no papers here, by the way.
Very crisp.
That means I don't have.
Yep,
All that meant right there is I don't have a life, people.
You are.
It's all coming back to me. Very rough start for that team, but they came on and played very well. Anyway, one section there.
There you go.
Turnover.
11 turnovers now for Knoch.
They did win the section that year.
Yep.
They did. Sean Bennett.
Yes.
Micah.
Micah's last year. Yep.
Micah's second to last.
Second to last.
Micah's junior year.
You're right.
They had a losing record Micah's senior year, but they still made the playoffs and won a playoff game. 3-point lead. There's Mr. McNabb.
Yeah.
There we go. Down low. Desort had it blocked. Highlands will keep it. There's some big boys in there.
Yep. Gorley.
They know how to guard the rim.
Gorley and Christie, Mike. 2 big guys. That's no doubt about it.
Whoever wins this game is going to have earned it.
Yep.
This is what Section 1 basketball does for you. McCamey baseline. Back to Boda. Again, the Rams have missed 14 3-pointers in this game. They've made 1.
And we're at home.
Here's Desort. Try it again. Ring it up. Hit it out.
There's a lid on it, Mike, huh?
1 for 16. Knee
on
the
the
floor.
floor.
Albert sliding. Isn't that a travel? No, it's just going to give the Knights a break. Hannes for 3. In and out. Rebound Boda.
Numbers. Let's go. Push it, guys.
Desort was ahead of the back. Desort gets it. Gets Hannes up in the air. He lays it in.
Try to draw the 3-point play. Hannes wasn't biting there.
13 for Mitch. It's a 1-point Highlands lead. Campbell all the way down. He beat him down. 8 points off the bench for Devin Campbell, averaging 7. 38-35.
That could have went either way, Mike. Aiden Albert took the charge. Knee third. Albert third. And Knoch maintains their 3-point lead, Mike.
First team to 50.
It could be.
5 seconds.
5 seconds?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was awful fast 5
yeah.
seconds, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Pretty fast 5, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Jason said he made up to the call before.
Yeah. Look at this.
He threw the ball to Jamison, but he threw it past him. And Ron McNabb saying it, that's not 5. I thought it was about 3.5.
Could be a new movie, Fast 5, Mike.
Knee in there, goes around, dumps it
No
off.
foul there.
Nothing.
Wow.
Here's Campbell.
There's a lot of payback calls here tonight, Mike.
Aiden Albert was open, but didn't take the shot. Believe me, next call is going against Highlands. Hannes.
There it is.
There it is. And he's got 4 at
Yeah.
6:08.
That's a big line to go, Mike.
Rieger back in. Knee will sit down.
That's a big one, Mike.
Albert to Hannes. Oh, nice move by Gorley, but didn't he walk there?
Ooh,
I
I
call
thought
the
that
foul on
was clean.
McCamey.
They could have called 2 before that, Mike.
I think.
Buzz picks up his third.
So, Knoch can stretch it. They lead it by 3 at 6:03 to go.
Yikes.
You keep waiting for things to change, and they just never have.
Yeah.
And Gorley rattles the first home. He has 10 points off the bench, averaging 5.
He's 6 or 7 from the foul line, Mike. Nice stroke for a big guy.
40-35.
6 minutes to go.
Knoch riding that 10-0 run they had in the third quarter. That's the difference in this game. Here's Boda. 5:45 remaining, fourth quarter. And the Knights have the Rams frustrated.
Struggling to get in their offense, Mike.
Rieger out of the corner. Now they got to do it with Knee on the bench. Desort dumped down to Martin. Martin goes in. Shot, score, foul.
Levante parted like the Red Sea that time, Mike.
8 points for Martin. 1 basket each quarter. It's 40-37.
That foul is on
Devin Campbell. That'll be his first. Martin tried to complete the three-point play, shooting 4 for 11 from the line this year now. Those are some things that are going to have to improve, too. 3-point Knoch lead, 5:20 to go. Now the question is going to be, when does he bring me back in?
Yep.
Albert got it to Campbell left side. Desort nearly stole it. Campbell's on the line. It's Highlands ball.
Oh. 13 Knoch turnovers now, Mike.
Jackson McKee about to check back into the Knoch lineup. And Devin Campbell will sit down. I would say Highlands could tie it with a 3, but we haven't seen any but one of those tonight. So I'm going to say they can get within 1 on this trip. They couldn't even make a 3 from the line.
Jamison Lee has the 3, and he's on the bench, Mike.
Here's McCamey. Out top, Desort. Drives into the paint. Goes in with a left hand. They just could not get the ball to go. Oh, great save, McCamey. Out to Boda. Now Rieger. Rieger hook pass, a bad one. But Desort got it somehow.
Oh.
And threw it to the security guard.
That was big, man. Big trip, good hustle by Lamar McCamey, but again, Highlands couldn't recover.
Well, effort sure hasn't been the issue.
Yep.
That's not been a problem at all. The Rams have just not shot well enough. You got to give the Knoch defense a lot of credit for that. Here's McKee. Looks for some help. Now Albert will reset things out by the big Ram. 4:30 to go. Knoch by 3.
Mike, they're going to go into a little bit of a delay game. It's called shuffle here. They're not going to even be looking to score. They're just going to try to keep the ball up front, make Highlands come chase it.
Rams trying to double when they have the chance to. This is Christie now with Martin on him. Steal by Martin. Martin walks right around Christie. Got a breakaway layup, and he scores.
He's done that twice tonight, Mike.
Yep.
He's got 10.
It's a 1-point game.
Guys, here's the Golden Rams to pull this one out. 4 minutes to go.
Here's Hannes. Now to Gorley. Gorley's been terrific for Ron McNabb tonight. Christie. Hannes right side with Boda on him.
Nice hustle by McCamey. Cuz coming up big here.
This is Superintendent Mike Bellabach across the way, sitting in the crowd, enjoying the action. Here's McKee. Thank him for all he does to help us out getting these games on. McKee now to Christie. Knights will be patient here. 3:40 to go. Hannes. Inside, McCamey stole it.
Great steal by Cuz.
McCamey to Martin. Martin loops it back. Desort goes baseline. They call travel. It was such a good move. He fooled the ref.
I think so. Nice crowd on a hand tonight for a
Tremendous crowd on a Tuesday. Absolutely. Ron McNabb wants to talk it over. 3:28 to go. Regulation time. Knoch 40, Highlands 39.
Talk about B&J Sports, all Glenn out in the hallways.
He's right across the way.
Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They've been serving our local sports teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for 5 decades. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch from team uniforms and trophies to any and all your sporting goods needs. You just can't beat the service of B&J Sports. Stop in today or give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports. Mike, I can do a little spoiler thing here.
Okay.
I lost a few kids this week due to injuries. An 8th grade team, I had to bring the 7th grade, 3 guys from 7th grade up. So this week they're playing. Yesterday, 7th grade beat Butler by 20. The 8th grade, the 3 7th graders, beat them by 32. So Bobby Saug, Antoine McDaniels, and Isaiah Jackson, I brought them up, 7th graders. They're going to be presented with a medal on the bus that says Ironman Award, courtesy B&J Sports. Put the order in at 1, it was done by 3.
How about that?
Barry took care of me, Barry Pop.
We like Barry.
Oh, good guy.
We used to see him at that place we used to go to.
Yeah, we'll have to get him out here again.
Exactly.
Game.
Here's Albert. Backcourt against the double team. Now to Hannes right in front of us. Rams have done a good job with some steals here to get themselves back in it. Knoch hasn't scored in quite a while.
1 point game.
Knoch's only scored 1 basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Albert. Only 4 points. Desort. Took it off of Hannes. Desort. Yes. Highlands on top.
Mitch Desort, Mike, with his 15th, and Highlands now leads by 1 with 3 minutes to go. Ooh, Desort almost got that one, Mike.
McKee against Desort backcourt. Jamison East still on the bench. Offensive foul.
They pushed off.
And Ron McNabb's losing his mind. And there's Jamison East.
2:49 to go. Sans the goggles, Mike. They've come off. Look at that shiner. Yikes.
2:49 to go. Highlands 41, Knoch 40. Highlands on a 6-0 run now.
He means business.
Knee in with 4 fouls. Here's Desort. He's brought Highlands back, and Martin in this quarter. 2 baskets apiece. Rieger threw up a wild shot. He got into trouble, and now Highlands fouls, and Rieger got him in frustration.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Martin.
Yeah, it was Rieger.
It was Rieger, and that was complete frustration. He hadn't been able to score tonight. He got in trouble. He got himself up in the air, didn't know where to go with it, and decided he'd throw a shot up. And now, in the bonus, Knoch will shoot the 1-and-1 to take the lead. This is Jackson McKee, 88%.
Yikes. The wrong guy, huh?
Everybody's been the wrong guy tonight. They've been deadly.
He only missed 4.
We're tied at 41. Our first tie since the first quarter. As we go back and forth. 2:32 to go. Knoch back on top. McKee has 10. Here's Knee around a Martin screen. Starting 5 out there for Highlands. Here's Boda. Now to Rieger. Knee right side. 2:17 left. Knee try to breakdown move. Rieger's open for 3. It's
one
down!
time, baby.
There it is.
There he goes.
R.J. Rieger puts Highlands on top, 44-42.
Shooter's got to shoot him, Mike. R.J. kept taking it. He knocked one down. That's a big one to put Highlands up by 2.
And the Rams have now improved to 2 for 17 from outside the arc.
Hey, Mike, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
That's exactly right. And again, this is a great rivalry, Mike. Every time these teams are together, they go at it hard. Both teams are to be commended here this evening. Great job.
Tuesday, January 19th. The return matchup at Knoch. And my long-range weather forecast is it will snow.
Always does.
By the way, we're going to be in good shape Tuesday for our trip to Mars.
Yay.
So, no snow Tuesday, looking like. Going to be 65 for Christmas. Welcome to Christmas in the Carolinas.
Yep. Coach Tuchinski did a smart thing here, Mike. He took Jamison Knee out on defense, saving him for the offensive trip.
We love El Nino. And one of those warm winters.
Been working for us, that's for sure.
Highlands by 2, but this game is long from over, trust me.
Yep.
Oh, Albert
He walked.
got a little bothered by Mitch, but he was able to hang on. Now Hannes. McKee against the double team. Inside to Christie. Back out to Hannes for 3. It's in, out, around, tip, loose.
Who won?
Knoch does. McKee has it back. McKee kicked it out to Albert. He lost it out of bounds.
Highlands ball. 15 turnovers.
They quickly get Jamison back in there. And
for offense.
Can't say enough about Lamar McCamey, by the way. He sits down.
Yeah,
Boy,
he's
he's
done
doing a great job for them defensively. 44-42, Highlands with the ball. 1:44 to go.
And he's had a big hoop here tonight, Mike. 2-point difference.
Well, we want them to foul Ryan Boda. I know that. Knee crossover move of beauty. Got a man up in the air. Missed a shot. But it's tipped back out to Boda.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Inside to Martin. Martin up. Foul to shoot 2.
But, Mike, we don't need it.
No.
See him shoot. Jamison Knee goggles back on, Mike.
Yeah.
From off to on. He's trying everything.
I think he might have just forgot them.
Yep.
We got to get our boy Levante here off to Schneid from the foul line. He's 4 for 11 this year.
2 big ones here.
And he's better than that.
Yep.
And now you wonder if it's not starting to work on him.
0 for 2 tonight. And again, Martin comes to the line. Levante McCamey comes back in for defense. Come on, baby. Get in.
Up around, no good. Rebound, Knoch. Whoa! Whoa!
What's going on? What is going on?
What do you blow the whistle for?
Why? What's going on? What's going on, Mike?
Why did they stop that? They passed it in.
Didn't he miss the ball?
Oh, the buzzer rang. They said because the buzzer went off, they started back up.
But he missed the shot, right?
He did. Double team backcourt. Now Christie in front of us. They get it across the timeline. Got it in Hannes' hand.
Oh, he double dribbled.
He did. Absolutely. Pitter patter. Martin stole it anyway.
Did it again,
Oh,
Mike.
Martin.
That big
Drives
body.
in. Oh, what a steal by Hannes. Took it right back. Hannes the other way. Hannes all over the court.
Wow. 1 minute, Mike. Hold on to something at home.
Inside to Corley. No.
Who won? Highlands. Yes. McCamey.
Still loose. He's traveling
Look
all
at
over
this.
the place.
Riding all over the place. What a game.
Foul is called.
On who?
On the Rams. It's on Rieger, I think. No, it's on Martin.
That's his second.
They'll shoot the one-and-one. A chance to tie it.
He's 0 for 2 from the line tonight, Mike. Wow. Talk about wall-to-wall action, huh?
I don't know how much basketball game was actually played out there, but he missed it.
Long. Who gets the rebound?
McCamey does. Out to the
2-on-2.
2-on-2 though.
Hold on, guys.
Hold on.
Hold on, indeed.
Knee over to
They
Martin. They want to foul him. Oh, Desort's wide open. Baseline up
Yes.
and in.
Another big basket. Great pass by Martin.
Timeout,
Touch pass.
Highlands.
What a great touch pass that was, Mike. Levante Martin right down to the Resort. And that's the big one, Mike, because it's a 2-possession game now. Woo!
Highlands fans want a foul there, but none to be had. 36 seconds to go. It's too early in the season for us to have one of these. My cardio's not ready for this.
I know. That last minute, Mike. There had to be 10 bodies on the floor.
You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of the West Mifflin game last year out at Baldwin, how crazy that last minute and a half was. But, boy, both of these teams just laid it all out there tonight.
And it's going to be tough for somebody to lose this one, Mike.
I need something stronger than water.
Yes, I tell you what, like you said, great job that time by Martin, Mike. They knew they were going to try to foul him, and he
got rid of it in a hurry.
He sure did.
And he could have been a quarterback. He looked like Snake Stabler firing that thing in there left-handed.
The old touch pass, Mike.
And he got it over to Mitch in the corner. Oh, the Highlands fans, it was hard for us to see because people were standing up, but a lot of the Highlands fans were really wanting a foul and an and one on that, but none to be had. 36 seconds to go.
We will take what we can get.
Highlands has one timeout left. Knoch has 3, so you got to figure they'll be slowing it down here. I've always found the best way to bleed time off the clock is when the other team has the ball.
There you go. It's true. All right, here comes full court pressure, Mike.
You play good defense. That bleeds more time than anything else.
Yes, sir. See what they can do here. Final 36.
And the Rams going to put some pressure on and make them have some trouble. They got to get it across at 26. Hannes beats it by 4 seconds. They got to get shots up. They're down 4. Hannes now works it back out. Christie, 24 seconds. Just don't foul now.
Nope.
Christie back out. McKee for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound McKee. He fouled at 16 seconds. Cuz will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. I'm sorry. Shoot the 1-and-1.
Been gut check time here this evening, Mike, and Highlands looks like they're going to pass this test.
Lamar McCamey, 3 for 4 from the line this year. Thank you for your stats, by the way. These come in very handy. And thanks to Scott Briggs, Butler Radio, helping us out with the Knoch stats tonight. It's always good to see Scott. I told him I didn't need any little pieces of equipment to borrow off of him like last year.
We call Lamar Cuz because he's cousins with Levante Martin, but they don't shoot the same foul shots. We'll see Lamar make this one. Ooh.
Oh, it's strong. 15 seconds out to Hannes. Now, if Knoch makes, they're going to call time. Oh, it's stolen by Desort and a foul backcourt at 10 seconds to go.
What a big turnover that is, Mike.
And how about Austin Hannes? He's going to win the Cy Young tonight. That's 4 fouls and no points.
Wow.
I just noticed.
Yes.
But he's not on the board. He's had to handle the ball. He locked.
Yeah.
Desort now. Down. What a gutty game for Highlands. They lead by 5. Now, again, it'll still be a 2-possession game, even if Mitch makes this, so it's not done yet. He drains it. Knoch has made 1 field goal in the 4th quarter. That's what we're talking about. 48-42.
No fouls indeed.
Christie for 3. It's down. At 3.8 to go. It's a 3-point game. Matt Christie, his first one of the night. 8 points for him.
And he's not a 3-point shooter, Mike, that's for sure. You got to let him take that shot.
Now the next foul, Highlands will shoot 2. Knoch has 9 fouls. We'll do the reset. 48-45. They want 4.4 on the clock.
They've been very particular about the time. They just put a second up in the 1st quarter.
0.6 of a second they put back on there. Back to the reset. 48-44, Highlands leads it. 4.4 seconds to go.
48-45, Mike.
48-45. It's a 3-point game. Yep. So you got to figure now what Mackey's going to want to do is go for the steal immediately and then foul if they don't get it.
Yep.
And Highlands it's down to this. Highlands needs to make 1 free throw to win the game.
If I'm coaching this, Mike, I want to inbound long because, again, if anything, you turn it over in the backcourt, they got a good length.
Well, but if you throw it all the way down and nobody touches it, Knoch gets it under their basket.
You're right. The key is somebody has to touch it in the backcourt. Yep.
Well, you know who you want. I'll tell you, I want, and this is you talk about learned behavior. We've been in this situation many times the last couple of years. I want Ryan Boda taking these fouls.
Boda or Desort? Yep.
Yeah. That's nothing against anybody else. I just know he's done it. Rieger to Knee. Knee's fouled by Albert. Knee will have a chance to put the lid on it. 3.4. And all that Jamison Knee's been through the last few days, this would probably feel sweet.
Yeah.
And the 4 fouls.
68% so far this year. Aiden Albert now with 4 fouls.
I know that by the time we get through here into the meat of the season, that we can have Boda, Knee, Desort all shooting over 70%.
Yep.
And that's what Stosh is going to want. It's a 2-shot foul. Just needs to make 1 out of 2. This one belongs to the Rams.
Walk off the floor, Mike. They can't hurt you.
49-45.
Hard-earned victory.
Again,
sure.
Knoch only 1 or 2 baskets in the 4th quarter. And Miss Christie made that last 3.
That's the difference. But the clam one.
Knee drains them both.
But it does.
Mackey has a timeout. He's not going to take it. They get it into Albert. Don't foul. Albert takes a 3 at the buzzer. It's no good, and it's over. Highlands comes back with a big 4th quarter, and they beat the Knoch Knights in a Donnybrook, 50-45.
Great game, Mike, and again, it was a gut check here at home. You got to win your home games. You want to be successful in a section. 2-0, and again, on our way. Big one Friday night here at Hampton. That's another team that's given us trouble in the past, Mike, so want to put that notch on our belt.
We have a bit of a losing streak against them that goes back more years because we hadn't played them. They'd been up in Quad A there for a while.
Correct.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to Robert Kowski upstairs for all his help, Chuck DeBoer, Bill Heasley, and everybody here at the table. Once again, that final score in a wild one. Highlands 50, the Knoch Knights 45. For the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.